presented in Parliament, it is very, very important that we must not allow this to be debated on two grounds. Firstly, it goes to the fundamental, we call foundation of our nation on separation of power. That the court should be free to decide the cases. Parliament should not in any way interfere. Secondly, on the concept of sub judice, we do not allow matters in court to be discussed in public so that the public opinion will not, we call, influence the judge independence in making decision. What more, if Parliament were to make a decision, obviously judges will be greatly affected. So I think this is so important that we hold on to the foundation of our nation. The judges must be free to decide without pressure or outside influence. Sub judice, as I said just now, we make sure no public opinion. What more, parliamentary opinion, decision made in Parliament should cause the judge to, make a decision that is not independent but under pressure. Okay.
Just as a background, the Constitution requires that the Election Commission conduct a re-delegation exercise once in 8 years. And for this term, the exercise comes to an end in September 2018. And the fact that the Elections Commission is pushing very hard to finish it now, like last week. See, there are altogether 10,000 people who had objected. 10,000 people from Selangor had objected to the show, which means that to complete the exercise, they should have been given the opportunity to be heard. Why they are opposing the changes or the recommendations of the change. And their representative is 107 people who will go there to debate, to say why they are objecting it. But the 107 people were not given the opportunity to hear the opposition. Now, this means that the requirements of the Constitution is not being fulfilled. This is important. Tidak melengkap, tidak memenuhi apa yang diminta dan disenaraikan dalam perlembagaan persekutuan. So, the reason why the Election Commission is pushing it, because it is playing together or working together with Barisan Nasional to coincide with the elections that Barisan wants to do next month. This is totally unfair. This is totally undemocratic in Malaysia. So therefore, the Election Commission is playing ball with Barisan Nasional. And Election Commission is now determining the future of this country. This is the scary part. 7 guys will overrule the millions of people who are going to vote in the elections. This is really not acceptable. And if this Parliament discusses and debates and passes it, then this will be the biggest mockery ever in the history of this Parliament. Thank you. Tunggu dan tengoklah.
I suppose more appropriate maybe to cite the Speaker for contempt if we proceed. This is contemptuous of the court.
Clear contempt. And he already says sub judice. Every time you talk about 1MDB, sub judice tak boleh cakap. So this is also sub judice. Mesti ada lah. Rabu. Tetapi saya minta Speaker untuk terima usul-usul kita supaya kita dapat debate. Janganlah ditendang keluar. Kalau tendang, mungkin kita pun tak begitu suka.
Kita tunggu keputusan Speaker untuk usul yang saya dan juga Charles telah bangkitkan.
Okay, my next PC is on our suspension. If you can dispute to.